By the way, just for future reference, a guy that looks like this, and he's snitching on you.
One of the cooperating.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
so
that's co-conspiracy too.
I don't need too much more than that. One of is cooperating.
On August 11th, just weeks before the trial starts, police got brand new information from Vonyie that points straight at Lil Durk. They confiscated one of Durk's old phones. Inside it, investigators found messages where Smirk is talking about Lil Tim getting released on bond, and even getting the exact address of where Tim was under house arrest. They also found a screenshot of a poster advertising Quando Rondo's 2021 concert, plus a May 3, 2023 social media post showing that Quando had been targeted in Georgia. Investigators were notified immediately. That same phone has been sitting in a police station for 6 years, 6 years of untouched data that the feds are only now unlocking.
There's a phone. That phone was seized by the government like 6 years ago when Durk was the victim of a home invasion. Somebody broke into his house. This man called the cops. Hey, I don't want to shoot people. Y'all need to come get him. And then they seized his phones to see if there was something in there about maybe people him. Anyway, the Georgia State Police had that phone for like 6 years. And then last month, the feds went and said, hey, we want a warrant for that. We're going to search it for evidence of criminal activity. The defense is going nuts, talking about that's latest. What the hell do you mean you guys are searching and getting warrants for the phone in a month before the trial? And then that's just wild.
They discovered this evidence only 10 days before the trial begins. Investigators rushed it straight into the court system, so Durk's lawyers have almost zero time to study it or build a defense. Then prosecutors went even harder. Knowing the trial is just days away, they dumped hundreds of extra pages of side evidence about street teams and other activities. Their goal is clear: make the paperwork so long and heavy that Durk's team walks into court completely unprepared.
The government dropped their evidence exhibit list. So they said, hey, here's all the stuff we're going to use. And the defense is like, wait a second. Don't you remember when the judge was laughing in court talking about, hey, are you guys trying to bring these new charges because you're going to lose the original charges? Well, all this evidence that you're trying to bring in is all about those old charges. It's all about some type of big criminal enterprise, text messages about people selling and music videos and lyrics and pictures about people with and engaging in to maintain their street cred and the reputation. None of that has nothing to do with this.
One investigator even wrote, "The feds in the Lil Durk case are trying to stuff the evidence files so full that the court won't be able to get through everything by the trial date. Things will get forgotten and missed. Interesting strategy. We'll see if it actually works." But the most important fact remains: Vonyie already told the police everything.
The new indictment takes 2 defendants out. OTF Vonyie, Kayvon Grant, and another guy, one of the shooters. So Vonyie, they said, was the guy who bought all the and arranged all the travel, and he was the orchestrator of this. Then they got this other guy, Keith Jones. He's one of the shooters. Well, both of those guys are off the indictment, suggesting that they have cooperated, taken pleas. But the new racketeering indictment, bringing in stuff from 2019, 2020, 2021, that suggests that those cooperators' testimony was not going to be enough to Lil Durk.
Vonyie snitched on Durk so he could get out of the case early. His prison records confirm it. He's no longer in custody. Even his own father hated him for it and publicly called him out for cooperating with the feds.
Was it you that said that with the whole narrative about Vonyie snitching with the text messages? Like that's
Yeah. I don't know who said that. No, that's just saying what he finna cop out to, and this.
I ain't gonna lie, I said that in my video. I'm intrigued to know what the Vine name was for.
You gonna tell that just like you orchestrated you orchestrated this, and guess who you work for?
However, still, Vonyie gave the government information no one else had. Prosecutors now claim Durk targeted a Quando Rondo lookalike in an unreleased music video. They also have a text where Durk basically says he can't let King Van's death slide. Because of this, the government filed a third superseding indictment against Lil Durk, adding charges of murder in aid of racketeering and conspiracy to commit stalking. They secured the actual video files from that Redman music video and showed photos from it in court. The only reason Vonyie knew about the video is because he was on set while they filmed it. It got worse. Prosecutors pulled a 2022 selfie of Lil Durk standing in a bathroom with $1 million in cash on the counter. It looks like a regular flex picture, but the government says that photo was Durk confirming he had the money ready for the hit. They claim Durk placed a $1 million bounty on Quando Rondo in 2022. The evidence also shows Durk used his trusted people to recruit hitmen to fly to Southern California on August 18, 2022 to get Quando. One of them, Wilson, was allegedly promised that $1 million reward if he made the trip and did the job. After the crime, the people involved got rewards, features in music videos, shout-outs in lyrics, and even a song called "Block is Hot" that Durk supposedly made because of one participant named Dice Guy. Even Charleston White has said only one person ever put out that kind of bounty.
So ain't nobody laughing at Durk. Now it ain't funny. Now your favorite rapper go to jail and look like he got a no bond like me. That boy got a federal no bond. You know you had put that hit out on that boy, so you've been trying to avoid karma. They say karma is real. I say it ain't real. I say you reap what you sow. They say that's karma.
But with snitches on their side and evidence that Durk paid for the crime, the feds still need to prove motive. One way they're doing it is by putting King Van's death video into the case. They claim Durk's entire reason for ordering this was pure revenge for what happened to King Van.
Testimony and video surveillance surrounding the death of King Von, and the motion to exclude this evidence was denied, meaning the judge is going to allow witnesses to testify about and allow the video of King Von to be played at the trial. And this is important because prosecutors wanted to use this evidence to argue that King Von's is the reason or motive as to why Durk offered this bounty on Quando Rondo. And so with this ruling, the jury will get to see and hear about all of that.
They're also using Durk's own music against him. Lyrics like, "They be on my page like, slide for Van. I know they trolling me. Got it back in. Y'all just don't know that's how it's supposed to be." Prosecutors are connecting those bars to an old interview Durk did with academics.
What are you talking about? By the slide for Vaughn comments. I don't know if people still say it. They used to say it, but you also mentioned a song. They be like, they be saying slide for Vaughn. I think they trolling me. Yo, by the way, that song is fire. I ain't gonna lie.
For some reason, I just don't see the comments no more. For some odd reason. I don't know. Might be the water.
In that interview, Durk admits he stopped seeing the "slide for Van" comments after the hit on Quando's friend Lil Pab. But those weren't the only lyrics. Durk also rapped, "Don't respond to things with Van. I'm like, screw it, you're tripping. Go get your stick. They dropping locations. I'm getting it done. F tweeting. We're sliding. The feds are coming." The government says these lyrics show Durk was desperate to finish the revenge. He wanted his people to grab their guns right away and get the job done.